Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Heidi and here we talk all things insomnia because I have had my fair share of sleepless nights. And so now I'm here to talk about it and to give you reviews on what I like, what I don't like, what I recommend, what I don't recommend, how I cope throughout the day. Yeah, so let's get to it. Not only am I someone who suffers with chronic insomnia, I am also 17 weeks pregnant. Yay! So happy, so excited. Can't wait. It's been great, but the pregnancy has not been so great. Particularly the first trimester, still not doing the best, but it's gotten a little bit better. The first trimester was really awful, and that is why I haven't posted in a while. I've been able to post a couple of YouTube shorts, but I haven't posted videos. And it's been a couple months now. I thought the best video to come back on would be to talk about Unisom, which is a sleep aid, and it's something they recommend for women who are pregnant and who are dealing with nausea. It was recommended for me, and they recommended that I pair it with vitamin B6. So here's why it was recommended for me. I noticed by like week 5, week 6, after becoming pregnant, figuring out, being super happy, telling the family, things started going downhill after that. I was getting super weak, and then the nausea just kept getting worse and worse. There was a 4-day stretch where I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't keep any liquids down. Anything I took it came back out. So that was really rough, and that particular 4-day stretch was very scary. I remember that being a weekend too, so I remember like throwing up on Friday morning, thinking, oh, I'll be better tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday occurred, and I didn't know like the professionals, the doctors I go to, I didn't know their office, they're closed on the weekends, but there's still like a number you can call if you need help. So I didn't call, and I just suffered that whole weekend. The Monday morning came, and I called, and they were like, so first off, go get Unisom. It's over the counter, and go get vitamin B6. So my husband did. He went, such a sweetheart, and he got it for me. Got that somewhere in the mid-morning range, and by that night, so about like 6 to 8 o'clock, I was able to keep liquids down, and I even think I ate like some crackers. I think my husband tried to feed me some soup and stuff, and I was finally able to keep it down, which is so nice because I never had such a desire in my life for water. I was basically just denying my human need for water. So it was so nice just to drink a nice tall cold glass of water. Water never tastes so good. Oh, so never will take water for granted ever again. So this is the vitamin B6. There's a little glare, but this is the vitamin B6 that my husband went and got, and then this is the Unisom. I used it, I think, 2 months straight. So now it is out. Long story short, kind of skipping to the end, but I won't be repurchasing it, and I'll get to that why, but it did its job when I needed it. So I'm not complaining. I took just one of these per night. There were days I did take it in the morning, but I only did that if I was just really sick and I knew I was going to be in bed all day. Which I'm not gonna lie, was quite a few days. Okay, anyways. So yeah, the nausea was extremely hard. About 2 weeks later, my husband and I had an appointment with the doctors. We went in, I was explaining to her my symptoms, and she was like, would you like something else? And I'm like, absolutely, because by that point, yes, the Unisom was helping me keep things down, but the nausea was still so prevalent. I was still throwing up too. It was just better, and it was just to the point where I could like keep things down, if that makes sense. So I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I'll try anything. And she prescribed promethazine. I think I'm saying that right, but I might not be. But anyways, she prescribed promethazine, and that did a little bit of a better job. I still used this because they said you can. So I did. Honestly, I needed all the help I could get. By the way, before becoming pregnant, I was somebody who was like, yeah, I'm gonna do like the best of everything. I'm gonna eat super healthy. I'm gonna work out every day. I'm gonna be super active and just do everything I can that would be best for my baby. Honestly, the first trimester, I was just trying to keep food down. And that's what the doctor told us. If all you can eat is toast every day, then do that. And my cravings weren't toast. Sometimes it was bagels, but honestly, sometimes all I could keep down was like ice cream and stuff. And it sounds horrible, but they're like, get that food in. And days I could eat, I ate a lot. And now I would like to say I'm getting back on the track of like eating healthy, making sure I'm getting protein, veggies, fruits, and all of that. But yeah, the first trimester was a little tough. Something else I should probably mention too is that I made videos in the past, one about being on Seroquel for my insomnia, and figuring out I'm pregnant, I had to immediately go off of that. So I am not on that currently, so I plan on giving you an updated video about what that was like and how my sleep was and is currently. Yeah, but anyways, going back to the Unisom. So I would say for nausea, it does some type of trick. It does wonders, and especially since it's over the counter, I would hope that it's more lighter on your stomach, well, lighter, but meaning like it's not a prescription. So they say it doesn't harm the fetus at all, doesn't do anything bad, but it still says on the bottle, check with your doctor. So I'm going to tell you, check with your doctor before. Now I take the vitamin B6 just randomly, and that's nice, but only once per day. Well, if I do take it. So this Unisom product has an ingredient. The main active ingredient is diphenhydramine. I think I'm saying that right. And then some of them have doxylamine. And now I did a whole video about a sleep aid called the Kirkland brand sleep aid that has that ingredient in it. Did a whole review on that, talking about the side effects, how the journey I went through with that. So yeah, if you would like to see that, I'll link it down below. I honestly didn't know there was different ingredients and different Unisom products till later. I just honestly took it right when my husband came home, and I've been taking it since then. But I'm kind of glad he picked up this one because, again, I have experience with the doxylamine, and that just made me super groggy, super drowsy the next day. This does have a similar effect. So basically, it did make me super drowsy, super tired, and if I did get good sleep, I was super groggy the next day. Granted, I am pregnant right now, so I do understand that. Did it help with my sleep? I feel like it did. So the first trimester was a very rough one because, as I mentioned earlier, I came off my medication that I took for 3 years for my insomnia. I was sleeping a good 6 to 7 hours on that medication, and it would just be like 4 hours or less if I didn't take it. So I was taking it every night pretty religiously. I want to do another video about just all my symptoms, because some of it, yeah, probably a lot of it's being pregnant, but also a lot of it could have been withdrawal symptoms. But yeah, I noticed that this ingredient did a lot of the same things when it came to sleep. Like basically it was helping me get drowsy to get that effect and then somewhat stay asleep throughout the night. I took it 2 months straight, and now I don't feel the effects at all. So I would say if you're taking this just for a sleep aid, don't take it. What I recommend, don't take it every night, because you will build up a tolerance to it and it will eventually have no effect. As I said, it could help you sleep. It could be the ingredient you need, but I did feel very drowsy the next day, the next morning, and it's very hard to snap out of that. I took this too for my nausea. I took this at night. I took one of these, and I took one promethazine because they said I could take the promethazine, I think it was every 8 hours, but instead of doing that, I just took one promethazine and one of these so that I wasn't taking so much prescription medication. I am not on promethazine anymore. Now I'm on Zofran, and that seems to be working better than all of them. And that one doesn't make me feel drowsy, and that's nice because I can take that in the morning and go throughout my day. Most of the time not feeling nauseous, but I still have my bad days. But it's a lot better. Thank God for that. Both doxylamine and whatever this ingredient is an antihistamine. Doctors might recommend a different one over the other. So that's why definitely talk to your doctor about which one might be better for you. Also says talk to your doctor about it if you're breastfeeding as well. So yeah, basically in conclusion, if you are having major symptoms of nausea and insomnia, it's not gonna like cure it. It's not gonna magically make it disappear. Well, at least it didn't for me with my severe nausea, my chronic insomnia, but it helped. It basically was an aid. It helped me get to the next step. It helped just with the first trimester. It was definitely a good first trimester product that I do recommend. But again, don't expect it. If you have severe symptoms, it might not be a magic cure. I will not be repurchasing it because it doesn't have any effect on me. But yeah, so that is my review on this. I really hope that helps you in some type of way because morning sickness can be really tough. I honestly didn't know how bad it could be. And I am very grateful to the woman out there who told me, who are open and honest with me or to the world about their morning sickness and how it was rough, because that prepared me more about what I was going through and not thinking I'm over here and that I'm dying or something. So I'm very grateful for that. So the next video, I just want to go over all my symptoms, what I've been through, just be completely open and honest about the first trimester. And then as I'm in the second trimester, how's that going? And the different symptoms I'm experiencing and all of that. So if that sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you subscribe or don't. It's up to you. But yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time.